Hi everyone, and welcome back to Planting for Wildlife. Last week I was at the RHS Hampton Court Flower Show, and I have two themes to share with you. One from the show gardens and one from the plant marquee. In the show gardens, and especially in the smallest category called pocket gardens, there were some really great design ideas incorporating rain gardens. So what is a rain garden? The idea of a rain garden is to make the best use of rainfall in the most creative way possible. And one way to do this is to dig a shallow area of ground or a small dip that collects rainwater from hard surfaces such as roofs and patios. Plants that can take waterlogging for up to 48 hours in one time can then be planted in the lower, wetter parts of the rain garden, and then towards the edges, plants that are happier with drier conditions. Rain gardens have a lot of benefits, like soaking up excess rainwater to prevent flooding and filtering chemicals from runoff water. Like any area of water in your garden, they're also great for wildlife, including bugs, bees, and birds. Three really great plants to include in a rain garden are Primula, Echinacea, and purple loosestrife. There was one garden designed by a company based in Ireland called Wild Atlantic Gardens that had a really nice example using stepping stones through the depression, which would be really great for kids as long as they're of the right age. The planting was really nice too, using one of my favourite plants, Rogursia, in the lower wetter areas, and then in the higher drier areas, Veronicastrum, which is a plant that I've got in this garden too. And both of those plants are great for pollinators. The garden had some other really nice features too, aside from the rain garden elements that I featured in my last video, so definitely check that out and I'll leave a link at the end. As well as the rain gardens, there were some really nice examples of using large containers as small ponds. Definitely a reminder that you don't need a lot of space to incorporate water into your garden. One of these used a big zinc tub, which worked really well, and another a big copper cauldron, which whilst looked really nice, I probably wouldn't use copper because it can be toxic and it's also really expensive. Over in the flower marquee, it was the Hostas that really stole the show. There were so many different growers there, all with really stunning collections, although it was the gold medal winning Sienna Hosta display that really stood out to me. They're a really friendly team too. I could have stood chatting to them for quite a while about hostas. The person I was speaking to actually had a collection of 200, so I've got quite a way to go before I get to that number. I've narrowed down my top 3 hostas from the Sienna Hosta display, and the first one I couldn't resist adding to my collection. It's called Skywriter and has a beautiful blue colour to the leaves with a wavy edge to them. I really like adding hostas to my collection that are going to really stand out from the rest of the plants, so that even if I lose the plant labels, which is more than likely over the years, I'm easily going to be able to tell them apart. Second is one that I love the name of. It's called Volcano Island, and it has a really vibrant, jungly, kind of Jurassic Park type colour scheme with red stems too. Unfortunately they sold out of this one, but it's definitely going on my list to add to the collection. Third, and this is one that I have in my own garden and gives the most vibrant yellow colour of any hosta that I know, is called Ben Venuige. Thanks for watching. I hope you enjoyed the video. If you have, please drop it a like and subscribe, and enjoy the wildlife in your garden.